Hello dear friends, this is one more episode of Mo the Americanoid and our friend of all times, Jesus. Wherever we go, he goes with us. Many people ask me about teaching tips as well. Many teachers of English or people that would like to be teachers of English. By the way, if you would like to improve your English, a very good way is to start teaching. Well, you can teach as a volunteer, you can start teaching beginners, whatever. One tip I have for you is that we have today many pieces of technology. We have iPhones and Blackberries and netbooks and iPads, but nothing beats this thing here, the old-fashioned magazine. They don't run out of battery, they don't depend on a Wi-Fi connection, and they are much cheaper at the end of the day than using an internet connection on your cell phone or mobile phone. The thing is that every time I go to teach, I always take a magazine. It can be Newsweek, or it can be, by the way, this guy here looks angry all the time, Rush Limbaugh. He's a really opinionated guy, but that's his opinion. And also Time magazine, or I can take a very friendly magazine, National Geographic. Really, what I like about these magazines is the idea related to the ads, because they can be very good conversation starters. For example, you can have this ad here about a watch, not a clock, I gotcha, a watch, and you can start talking about the time, the occupations of the day, start thinking about things you do every day, the times you have to do that, and the different ways that you can say the time. For example, here you have, look at the time. What time is it? Tell me, quickly. Right. Most ads about, or I would say all ads, commercials about clocks and watches and time instruments like this, they usually, when they have these things here, what are they called? That's right, the hands. They usually are at 10:10 because they show the hands, they show the layout very well. So you can say it's 10 after 10, or 10 past 10, or just 10:10. There are different ways then you can say it, right? So practice the times that you would say. And then you can really be learning about counting your time. It's very important. And talking about times, let us practice a little bit telling the times of the day. First of all, the times are divided in AM and PM. AM, ante meridian, PM, post meridian. Before midday and after midday. We usually in English use 12-hour divisions, not 24 hours as in other countries in the world. So for example, in Brazil we could say 2000 hours, but that sounds very military or aviation lingo. It's more like 8 p.m. Okay? So, for example, I wake up every day at this time. Look there. Yeah. How do you say that? Very good. You can say 6:15, a quarter after 6, a quarter past 6, many different ways. What about this time? Yes, you can say it's 9:30. It's half past 9. It's half after 9. What about this one? Right, you can say it's a quarter to 5. It's 4:45. And then it's going to depend if it's before midday or after midday, AM or PM. So try to practice. Ask yourself, what time do I get up? What time do I usually have lunch? What time do I go to bed? What time do I start work? What time do I finish work? These questions are going to help you to be very fluent. And try in English to divide the day in 12-hour parts, alright? So AM and PM. The Bible has many relations and stories about time. Even though they counted and could tell the time differently because the days were based on hours, but on the position of the sun and the stars and the moon. But there is a very beautiful Bible verse that is found in the Old Testament in the book of Hosea. Hosea chapter 10 verse 12. I'm going to read the second part of this verse, okay? It says the following: "For it is time to seek the Lord until he comes and showers righteousness on you." When is the time to seek Jesus? Now is the time. Anytime. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. And today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. That's a beautiful quotation for you to think about it. Try to remember and put it into practice in your life. We don't have yesterday or tomorrow. We have today to seek Jesus. So don't forget, learn English and learn about the Bible. English and the Bible. Information and transformation. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's the present. Don't forget, he will be with you and the same yesterday, today, and forever. Bye! So to find out more about us, go to our website www.believes.com.br and follow us on Twitter @BelievesUnas.